We're back. Welcome back to the Self Love Lounge.
With Lisa
And Inez.
Hey guys.
Hey everyone. We missed you and thank you again for all the likes, shares, comments, and hope y'all are doing good. And we're here today.
Yes, happy to be here.
So our subject today is about
overcoming fear of change.
It's something that we wanted to discuss because I think most of us would be going through this type of fear, but they don't really speak about it out loud.
Yeah.
And each one of us do want to change something in their life, but they have this fear that's like holding them back. Whether it's you want to move, you want to explore a different country, you want to try something new, you want to change something.
Right.
And the way you look, whatever it is, you just want to change something,
right.
But you have this fear that's holding you back.
Right. And it's natural to fear. That's part of our DNA is to fear, the unknown.
The unknown, yeah.
So yeah, it's a big topic because when I say everyone goes through fear, even children.
Yep.
So yeah, this is going to be a really good one to go over. And I know a lot of people will resonate with it and understand, and they're probably on that journey as we speak, you know. So yeah, let's dive in.
What do you think is the root of fear changing something in your life? Where does it come from?
I think it's coming from the unknown, just the fact of not knowing of the outcome. That's what me. I think just me not knowing or not being in control of, what is to be is my fear.
Yeah.
If I could control it, then I probably wouldn't fear. So the fear of this not being in control is mine.
Sometimes I feel like it can be connected to some kind of habits or related to some type of myth that you heard
that too
growing up.
Right.
Because some people do have fear, and it's not just from the unknown. Sometimes you know where you're going. For example, you get a job overseas and they tell you where you're going to stay, who you're going to be staying with, and they give you all the information you need to know. So you're going somewhere and you know exactly what's going to happen.
You have a itinerary,
yes, but
you
still have that fear. And sometimes you might stop yourself from doing that because you're just scared.
That's correct.
And if you think about it, that fear goes down to like what people used to tell you or the stories you heard about someone else went there and this happened to them.
Yeah, they're bombing, they're doing this,
or like
they're
people
whatever.
being kidnapped or like, all these stories that you hear from people.
Yeah.
And most of those people are just trying to put you down because they were not able to do it one day. So they will just tell you things so they can
put you in that fear factor. Yeah, that is so true. Wow. Yeah. With me, and I know a lot of people, it's like I have the drive to want to do a lot of things, and self keeps me from doing those things sometimes because of fear. So even though I try to psych, as they say, myself out so that I don't fear, I still have that because I'm human. I'm gonna do it regardless, but at the same time, it takes a build up to get me to that level. And just encouraging each other to sometime go to the next step helps when it comes to people fearing the unknown or the change. Even like you said, if they know what they're going into, they still don't know everything. Like they're not in full control. So, just that in general.
Yeah. I believe that has like different aspects. Like there's fear of the unknown, and then fear of failure, fear of being judged,
right,
fear of being seen,
right.
There's like different aspects to the fear.
Definitely with the judgment.
So some people they're just afraid of being judged by other people,
and especially failure too, as you said.
They don't want to they're not afraid that they're gonna fail, but they don't want to fail publicly.
They don't want to seem like I shouldn't this is not for me, or I don't want you to see the weak part of me. If I'm coming, I want to come strong, but you can't always come strong.
Yeah.
And we're gonna fall short. So yeah, I think that's a big thing. Like, you know, going, like you said, going to another job or a new job, and your resume say one thing, but when you get there, you feel like you won't add up or a match up to your resume, and that's all you want, you know, is to just present yourself 100%, and don't beat yourself up because you just don't do it at that very moment. So those are the fears that we have against our own self, just not feeling like we can match up to what we feel inside.
Yeah. And I also believe you're the only person who can, I can't even find the word.
But it's okay.
I lost it.
It's okay.
You're the only one who can break that fear inside of you.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people,
that's true.
A lot of people
can motivate you, but you still got to break it yourself.
You have to break it, because sometimes you're the one who's stopping yourself from a lot of things because you're afraid. You're afraid. And
I love the fact when you told me one time it was something I was doing, and I was like, baby, you know, I know I need to do this, and I know I can do this, and blah, blah, blah. And you're like, Mom, that's your ego speaking.
Yeah.
That's your ego.
That's
your ego is keeping you from doing it. You can do it. You have the voice. Even with the podcast, when we was talking about starting the podcast, I'm like, baby, Mama, I can. I'm you know, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, Mama, no, you have a beautiful voice.
Yeah, but you have to break your own fear.
I always, and I'm like, okay, you know what? If she say that, or if she's saying I can do this, maybe I can. So then you get to, you know, reevaluating yourself when you know that you can, but you're like second guessing yourself.
Yeah.
And that's what kills us. And sometimes that's what kills dreams.
True. That's so true. Sometimes you come out with ideas and you're the only one who is capable of doing that, but then you will just put your own self down.
Yeah, we're holding our own self back.
Yeah, and that goes to it does have, as I said earlier, it does have like different aspects. It can be your ego trying to push you to stay in the comfort zone, not try to find something new.
That's me.
Because you're just comfortable where you at, you know? And this is some type of fear also. Because you just think about, if I left my house, or if I left what I'm familiar with, what's going to happen? How am I going to live? Am I going to find the same thing? Am I going to be able to make it again? Maybe in this age and this country with different circle, different support system. It's all these thoughts in your head because you're just afraid of leaving your comfort zone. But sometimes once you leave your comfort zone, you come out with something way better.
Right.
And the feelings you unlock, you didn't even know that you can be more comfortable than where you were at before.
Man, that is so true.
And this is something that I've been thinking about, because when I first moved to the States, I was like, this is a whole different place, different culture, different people. It's not my circle. It's not my family. It's not my friends.
I imagine it was hard for you.
It was so difficult. But right now, when I look back and I feel like, if I ever went back home, am I going to be comfortable again?
Because you've grown.
I did. And then
in a place that you didn't even realize you could grow.
Yeah. And it did. I'm not going to lie. It did unlock a side of me that I didn't even know that I had. Which is like being able to do things in a way, like very tough things that I didn't even know that I can do, you know? And sometimes it does. It feels uncomfortable. Right. But growth is uncomfortable.
Right. Right.
And you still have to break that fear. You have to like tell yourself, hey, let's just give it a try. I'm going to be okay.
Right. You know, like the brain, it craves routine and safety and all that. And it recognizes, it feels like everything is, if it's not routine, it's a threat.
Yes.
So, you know, that's another thing, as we always want to stay in that safe zone. If I step out too much, then I'm in a threat.
Yeah.
It's the unknown for me. I want to go back in. And truly, like you said, stepping out. Don't run out, but step out. Ease out. But get out. You know, and go for it.
Yeah, I feel like it's also related to how some people were raised. Because, like, for example, some families will raise their kids in a way like, you are capable of anything and everything. Don't be afraid. There's no such thing called fear in our family.
There it is. There it is.
Like, you will see the kids, like, a kid will be like 5 years old and he can climb, he can drive, he can do a lot of things.
Because he didn't fear.
Yeah, they didn't build fear into them. And then you will see some parents will be like, oh,
don't jump from the boy, you're gonna break your leg.
Don't jump from the couch.
You can break your neck.
Don't do this. Don't do it. So it's always like,
I know. It was us too. Yeah. Don't play on the edge of that so-and-so. You're gonna fall and break your neck.
Yeah, it's always something bad can happen.
But, and I look at, like, a lot of people, like, you'll see them teaching their kids or showing their kids or whatever, the fundamentals of using a weapon or driving a car or whatever. And some people think, oh, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't dare do that. But it depends on the level of instructions and guidance and everything that parent or whoever puts into that child to help them to learn and to do it the right way. It's steps. And those are the things that people don't see, the way that person laid that foundation for that child.
Yeah.
It's not always a bad thing because they teach their child how to handle a weapon or handle something or use a knife in the kitchen to cut something. No, we don't just typically do that. But at the same time, don't frown upon someone if they raise their child that way. It ain't just putting that child in harm's way, but maybe they taught that child, in a way that we don't understand. So look at it as that may be a good thing that we need to incorporate. Not saying teach them how to use a gun, but let's get away from everything as a fear. Everything is harmful for our child. Let's get our own self out the box and teach them other things that we was handicapped to. And that's, so they can go out in the world and not fear change as bad as we did.
And fear is taught behavior. You teach a kid how to be afraid of something. It's not something that was like built up. Or like that comes, you're born. No, it's a taught behavior. So you teach your kids to be afraid. You transfer the fear you have in you to them somehow. But I always be like, go out there, try something new. Even if you grew up in a way where like everything you did was just not allowed, or don't do this, don't do that, you're gonna harm yourself. No, like just you have the chance and the ability to go out and try something new.
Exactly.
Because you don't know what you're capable of.
No, you don't until you try.
Until you try. You don't know what you can do. You don't know what you like. I don't think people explore everything in life,
Right.
So just go ahead, try things. Don't be on your own way.
Right.
When someone offer you something and be like, hey, would you like to try this? I'll be like, oh, no. I don't think I'll do this. I don't think I'm going to like. How do you know?
Until you try.
How do you know you're not going to like it? How do you know you're not capable of doing
this?
That's it.
That's until you try.
Yeah, just keep yourself open for new things, new options, new experiences, new food, new everything.
And block procrastination.
Yes.
But those are things that will cripple us. Just knowing that or feeling like we can't and procrastinating on it. It's a total it totally cripples us. I hate that, but it's so true. It's a big topic, self-absorbance of love that we have to give ourselves daily just so that we can go to the next level, to move out of our comfort zone. So love yourself. Tell yourself you can do it. Don't listen to the ego on your shoulder telling you can't do it. And move past fear.
And consistency is key, by the way. If you took a small step toward your goal today, tomorrow's going to be 2 steps. The day after is going to be 3 steps. And then next week you're going to be there already.
And you're going to feel like, you're going to look back and say, how did I do it?
Yeah.
I did it.
Yeah.
And reward yourself for doing it. Pat yourself on the back.
Yep. It's not easy. Change is so not easy. I'm not telling you to just get up, pack your bags and
just go.
No, nobody can do that. But just at least give yourself an idea about what you want to do and be like, hey, I think I can do this. Let me just try this. Let me just do this. And then one day you'll look back and be like, oh my God, I made it. I'm here.
Exactly. And then sometimes you will actually step out on that, and you will fall. Sometimes you'll step out because self was telling you to do it, and you may fall dead on your face.
Yeah.
But if self told you that and you feel that it's for the right reason, still pick yourself up.
Yeah.
Because
and try again.
Yes. Because that was actually a test that was just showing you, okay, it's not going to be easy. Even though you're supposed to go out there and you're supposed to move to the next level, but it's not going to always be so laid out and easy. Still pull yourself off the ground and let's run again.
Yeah.
And take the mistakes for the good and use them to your benefit.
Block all these voices that you hear around you. Just block those voices, because the only person you need to listen to is your own self. Because you know what's good for you and what's not good for you.
Change.
And don't ask someone who's like still in the same point in their life.
Yes. Your change is gonna show everything. Yeah. Like their change is gonna stay. So they're trying to deflate your change.
Yeah.
So let your change show and shine. Yeah, I that's totally true.
Don't go ask someone just because they're your best friend or family member. Be like, hey, what do you think about this, and that? If that person is in the same spot in their life,
still there,
they won't help you. They won't tell you, oh, you should do it. No, they will be like, oh, I don't think you should. What makes you think you can
Why
do
you need
that?
to change?
Just stay here.
Yeah.
What's wrong with your life? What's wrong with what you're going through? But reach out to someone who already made it, and who already went up there and they made it.
Right.
Don't reach out to someone who's still in the same spot just because they're close to you.
Right.
I don't think that's going to help you. Even if you're afraid that you're going to fail one day, hey, it's okay. Fail. Get back up again. Try it again. Yeah. You never know. You failed the first time because you didn't do it right. So the second time it's going to be just right.
There you go. It's definitely going to be better the second time. Because, that even that fall will be a lesson.
Yeah.
Take that and run with it the second time.
So there's a book that I really, really love, which is The Mountain Is You. I love that book. And it kind of talks about the same thing, that like it's the same range of the fear of change. So basically it talks about you stop yourself from a lot of things.
Right.
So fear of change is just coming from like within you. Nobody else is stopping you from anything. Nobody else is stopping you from receiving your blessings, getting the things you want in life. You're the person who's stopping yourself.
Right. And change will never stop. So that being said, you will always have to push yourself to the next level, because it's always growth behind that change.
Yeah.
And from that change is the next level. Until the day you're gone, and even when you're old, it's always going to be, say for instance, I look at residents that we have, and she probably would have never thought that she have dementia.
Yeah.
And that's a change. Even though in her head, a lot of times she don't remember certain things, but she never probably would have thought that she would be in this situation.
Yeah, true.
So don't just die in it. Keep living in it.
Yeah.
Do what you can do until you can't do no more.
It starts very, very small, and people don't really understand that part. It's not like, oh, I woke up, I'm going to change my life. So guess what? I'm going to wake up at 4:30 a.m. I'm going to go for a run, come back, make my coffee, make my breakfast, read a book, and then get ready for work and come back and have a nice life. No. You don't have to burn yourself out to change. It starts with like very, very small steps. You can change the bad habits you have.
Yes.
Whatever it is.
Simple things.
All of us have all these bad habits that we do.
Pick one thing a day if that's the case.
Yeah. And
one thing a day.
Start small. It can be anything. It can be whatever it is. Like, I'll stop scrolling before I go to bed.
Yes. Yes.
I'll just stop watching TV after 8 o'clock. I'm not going to eat anything after 6 p.m. It can be anything. Discipline.
Whatever you choose. Read a book for about 30 minutes.
Yeah, I'm going to start praying more.
Stop everything and play with your child or your children. or have a family night. Just whatever to get to whatever you need to get to.
Yeah. It's just like very, very small steps that you can take, and it will really make a difference.
Right.
You do it today, you do it tomorrow, and then one day you look around, you'll see that your life really matching whatever you start doing. So,
and start growing, not growing, but start attracting more positive energy.
Yeah.
In your life. That actually blocks out a lot of this negative stuff when you're trying to change and get to the next level, because people don't realize the negativity from a lot of people. Everybody don't have your good intentions.
No.
Everybody don't want to see you grow.
Yep.
You know, they don't want to see you get to the next level. So I think it's best to sometimes, you know, if it takes staying home or staying in your comfort zone, not in comfort zone as in a place of that shields you from a lot of negative. If you don't have to deal with it, don't go. If you're going with a bunch of girls on a field trip, not a field trip, but a girls trip or whatever, you know, limit that trip. If you feel like they're a bunch of toxic people, if they don't have good intentions for you, limit yourself from those particular people. You don't have to just cut them off, but just limit, and don't take every thing they say to, you know, don't let it absorb into you, into your body, into yourself, unless it's of good to you.
Yeah. But you know what? Also, it's not just some people don't have good intention for you. Some people they do, but their mindset is so limited.
Yeah.
And then when you gather or sit with them, you have to limit yourself too. Sometimes.
That part. That's why I say,
you walk in a room and then you have to dim your own light so you can match somebody else's.
That's not where you need to be.
And that's not where you need to be.
No.
And some people would do that because they have also one type of fear is like the fear of missing out. They don't want to be left out.
No.
So they will still go back to the old toxic circle, or like the old circle that doesn't even add anything to their life.
I call it the under the tree guy, the under the tree group.
Yeah, you know, they're just afraid that they're gonna miss out. I don't want to be alone with it when everybody's hanging out and having a good time, going to the movies, and I'm here sitting all alone. I'll just go out with them, even though you're not gonna get any value from this.
Not the same thing. And I think that's what they do. They love that comfort.
Yeah.
That's their comfort. That's not my comfort. That's not the comfort I'm looking for.
Yeah.
My comfort sometimes is just being alone.
Yeah.
My comfort is sometimes just talking to myself. You know, so those are the things, whatever it takes for you, that's what your goal is. That's what you do.
Yeah. Some people like be scared of changing their life because they know they have to leave a lot of the things that they're doing behind them.
Yeah, fear is so toxic. Fear is so ugly.
I know.
But that's a part of our life.
It is. And you have to just sit down and accept it.
That's a part of us.
Yeah, it can be described in way different shapes and forms, but it is what it is. You just have to sit down and accept it and look at the good side that's going to come out of it.
Right. Out of the growth of it. Yeah.
Because when God changes the way you live or the place you're in or the people you're surrounded with, it's for a good reason.
Right.
Something good going to come out of it. Whatever it is, even if you didn't see it now. You might see it in like 1 year, a month, 20, 15 years. You never know, but you will see it one day.
You will see it. That is so true.
Feel it.
You will definitely feel it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You will definitely feel the weight.
It might be so painful in the beginning. So painful.
I know.
But one day you'll just look back and be like, you know what? I'm grateful. It all worked out for me. This is way more than what I ever wanted.
When I thought it was going to be so hard.
Yeah.
I was so scared.
Yeah.
Oh, but look at me now.
And you'll sit down and cry and be like, I don't want to do this. I'm so scared. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to handle it.
Yeah.
But then you look back and be like, oh my God, this came out so good. Look at me.
Yes. Okay, this is what happy look like. Okay, this is what not fearing every time I turn around looks like.
Peace looks
this
like.
Is what peace look like.
Yeah.
Have some.
Yeah, I love that.
Have some. I love it too, baby.
But it's also a way of discipline. Like, you have to have control over yourself and your feelings. Not everybody have that.
No, discipline.
Yeah, it's something.
Listen to yourself. Listen to your inner self.
Yeah.
Listen to the right side instead of the left side all the time. That fear sits on that left side.
Yep.
Always look over. When you hear that fear talking, look over to the right and listen to what the right side has to say. Yeah. Because that's where your support coming from, on the right side.
But it's a whole deep topic. Like, we can keep talking about it forever, and then new things gonna come out.
Right. Fear is really, it should be an episode 2, a part 2, rather, not episode 2, a part 2. But, just take it for what it is and make it for what you want it to be.
Yeah. So it can be anything. Yes. New job you're afraid of taking because it's going to change the whole way you're living. A new diet you want to start, but you're just afraid that you're not going to really make it.
Leaving a certain group that you normally was in, and you knowing that wasn't benefiting you, so you want to change.
Yeah, or cutting one habit that know if you did cut that habit, a lot of people are going to be left behind just because you stopped doing that one thing that you're used to. And it's bad for you, but you still keep on doing it because you're afraid that you're going to be missing out.
Right. And
whatever it is.
Right. So, and I always look at it as if everything that you're doing, even if it's a fear, you're only doing it to help you.
Yeah, help yourself.
You're only doing it to better yourself. And if it's helping you, it's going to help the people that's around you, that's close to you. So a lot of time, even with children, if we fear something, they're going to feel it. If they're small kids or either big kids, they'll feel it coming off of us.
That's so true.
So we need to be mindful of that. So they'll see the power, like the superwoman, off of us. And they'll, like, one day, like, my mama did it. My mama raised all these kids. If she got divorced and she had all 4 of us kids, and she made it look like it was simple. And I know it was hard for her. So if she can do it, I can do it.
Yep, that's so true.
Yeah. So
this also reminds me of a funny story. When I was younger, I don't know who, but somebody used to have a fear of insects, and they made me start having this fear. Though I didn't have it as a kid, I would just go ahead and grab whatever is crawling and pick it up and so I put it in my mouth. But they made it bad to the point that
because they were scared. Yeah. So they made you scared.
So they made me scared.
Even though you felt like, well, I'm not scared, but should I be scared?
Yes, but now I have a crazy phobia of insects, and my friends and everybody knows that.
Spiders, like you probably would have picked them up, but now
anything that crawls, I can't even see a picture. But around my daughter, I do my best that I don't show her that fear.
I never thought about it like that. Yeah. Like, even me, as a child, I love creatures. I love to pick up. I used to say I would literally pick up a snake if I didn't know that people always said a snake will bite you, and that it's in the Bible that snakes are evil. And I think I do believe, like you said, I would literally pick up anything.
Yeah.
But my brother used to torture me and my sister with green frogs.
So now you grew up having the fear of green frogs.
And we would literally break our neck trying to run from one.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at myself like, why are you really scared of this green frog? This thing is little. Yeah. It don't bother nobody. And you will literally break your neck trying to run from it. Just because your brother used to just put them on y'all. So those are good examples of why are we even fearing something that ain't even fearing us, don't even care about us.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But I do my best that I don't transfer it to my daughter. Like, even if something was crawling around us, I'll make sure that I'll just react in a way that she don't feel like I'm scared.
Yeah. Unless there's a danger.
Yeah, I'll put my heart on my hand, just squeeze it and get up and go pick it up, or like do something without screaming or going crazy or making her feel like I'm afraid.
Have you ever seen people where you were like, you'll have a dog or a cat, and then they were like, Or you'll say, you know, I have animals, or I have animals at the house, just making sure you're okay with that or whatever. No, you got a dog?
Yeah,
I'm scared of dogs, or I'm scared of cats.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why? I don't know. I just don't like them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's the same thing. It's because of just people talking about it, or maybe the dog barked.
Yeah, I don't
and they thought it would do something, and it just because they say dogs will bite.
Yeah, I told you,
cats will scratch.
It's a taught behavior.
Yeah,
it might not even happen to you. It didn't happen to you one day, but you heard someone talking about it.
So you just
was bit by a dog.
Happened to you?
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's just I've seen people running from a small cute puppy like it was a lion.
Yeah.
I was like, it's just a puppy, and it will be a grown man.
Why are you scared? I don't know.
It will be a grown man, muscly and everything, and he just start running. Like, are you being for real?
Get your dog.
It's a puppy.
A whole puppy.
But sometimes it's just funny. Yeah. But I don't know. You don't know what that person went through or their experience. I don't know.
No.
But yeah, don't be afraid of anything.
No change. Take it by the head and put it in the headlock and keep moving.
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it. Just break that fear and keep moving. Don't be afraid of the change. Don't be afraid of the unknown. It is a little bit scary, I'm not gonna lie, but hey, you can do it. You're capable of anything you want to do in this life. So keep that in mind.
And fear, it kind of reminds me, you know, since you just said it too, of like riding in a elevator up to the from the first floor to the 14th floor. And just the thinking in your head as you're going up, oh my God, I hope I don't fall. I hope I don't fall. I hope this thing don't break. I hope this, you know, blah, blah, blah. I hope the door is open. This and that and that and this. And then you get to the top and you step out and it's like, oh, this is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm on ground again. And it's pretty much like riding the elevator, you know, all the way to the top.
Yeah.
And it's easier when you're coming down. Only because your fear was going up.
Yeah, that's so true. I like that. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Because I guess we came to the end of this episode. And I enjoyed this.
Leave your comments. Yes, I enjoyed it too.
I love it. And don't forget to leave your comments.
Share, people. We will love for everybody to hear these episodes. It helps us. And we hope that it helps you all and someone else that you love.
And as we always say, it begins with you.
And it ends with you. Love always.
Bye, everyone.